All right, so this is the open set for week 13, Xfinity at Atlanta. And this set is a paid set, but if you're looking for a free set, you can check out the video for the trucks. That is a free set this week, but this one is not, just to clarify. So I'm on the qual set right now. And this is essentially just super speedway qualifying. We're going to do the same tricks that we do. I tested, and first lap is not better. You don't build up enough speed for the first lap. So we're going to do all the fun little games that we play when it's the second lap. So one thing is we want to keep it on the flat here. If you transition up to the apron right now, you're going to add a little bit of unnecessary heat into the tires. So we're going to keep it down here until the track flattens out, and then we're good to come up. It doesn't make that much of a difference, but it definitely is worth like a couple hundredths, to be quite honest with you. And I'm just gonna straight up bring it up to speed because I don't think we can wait much longer than just bringing it straight in up to speed in fourth. I did some testing on whether cutting the dog leg was good or not, and honestly, it didn't make much of a difference. I think that cutting the dog leg on for the exit of the lap or for the end of the lap is worth like maybe a hundredth. So we're just trying not to slide our tires right now and not get too close to the wall. I'm a little bit too close right now. You don't want to be quite that close. Maybe like half a lane, maybe a full lane. And we're going to let the car turn down on exit here so that we can get the wheel straight early. And then I'm actually going to not cut down here because I want to keep up my speed. So I'm going to lose a little bit right here, but then we're going to get it all back because we have a better angle into the corner and we're carrying our momentum. And then from here, we just let the car slide up the track a little bit and then just about a lane, and then we're good to go. And then into 3. Take as shallow as you can comfortably do it. Keep it on the bottom. Let it up a little bit, and then we're going to turn it straight back down here. And we do get some time down there. You can actually see, so you see that I went down to the apron. See how much time I'm losing? You gain a little bit, but the problem is the speed, the little tiny bit of speed that you lose there, you pretty much, it's gone for the entire track. Like you are losing like half a mile an hour for the entire track or something like that. So that's why you don't want to cut the dog leg to the green, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's just what I tested. So make sure to test for yourself too. Okay. Now we're going to switch to the race setup. I'm going to switch this real quick. This is the only time I'll do this because I'm on an actual setup right now. Okay, 1 second here. All right. And we're back. And we're on the race set right now. So the steering's going to be a little more neutral. A lot of the qual sets that we have a little bit of a weird steering offset, especially for the super speedways, but those don't bother me too much. So the thing about Atlanta is that it's a super speedway until it isn't. You want to save tires when you have the opportunity to, and the way that you save tires is honestly just by like running the bottom and not using too much steering wheel. So like, I don't know, it's not going to be super awesome for me to demonstrate here, but sometimes you're going to have so much of a run that you can gain a little bit of tire wear, or you can save a little bit of tire heat by just doing a little tiny lift into the corner and then getting back under the throttle and just having it right on that line. Now right here, I'm losing tons and tons of time, but in the draft, you might not be losing tons of time with it. So if you're going to manage your speed, I would much rather have you lift on entrance to a corner to save tire than just have to lift on a straightaway with no benefits for it. When you're leading, you're kind of made your bed, right? You gotta full throttle it. And I think track position is really important in Atlanta, especially in the current draft model here, because there's enough grip in this track, unlike real life, to where everything kind of freight trains a little bit. Not the most exciting super speedway type racing with the track and its current grip level, but this car is just extremely stable. Like you can easily full throttle at the beginning. But where I would start considering to lift is towards either if your car isn't sticking well to the bottom. So like let's say here, I'm turning into the corner. and I go in like this, and no matter how much I turn, I feel like it's turning, the car just slides up and up and up. And it's just because like the tires have less and less grip. That's when I would lift, but I'll show you where you want to lift. If you're lifting for a corner, you want to do it right here. You don't want to do it while you're in the corner, because that's not, you're gonna have to lift a lot more to get the same amount of help from lifting in the middle of the corner. You want to lift right at the beginning of the corner. Kind of similar to the Legends car, 1987 ones. But yeah, not too difficult. Obviously, it's just super speedway racing, but this set will keep you stable. Tire wear should be good on it. You shouldn't have to lift very much at the end. I think you can kind of not think about it, except I would prioritize the bottom over the top. Like running right here for the whole race. You can listen in the corner how much more tire I'm using. You can hear the tires a lot more pronounced on the middle lane. I mean, pronounced is they're both not very pronounced, but the top definitely you can hear it a little better. So just try to run bottom if everything's kind of getting in. If you need to make up ground, definitely the top can work, but just know that you might not have the speed at the end of the race. All right. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope to see you all on the track.